I have got so many boxes with stuff, and currently everything is a bit not sorted. This is an Arduino, and this is a power thingy for that. And here, this is a Bluetooth module. Arduino. Oh my goodness, these are mics actually. So I thought I wanted to get some kind of project done today. Maybe we'll just try communicating with Bluetooth to maybe the computer. But also, I would like to remember all the stuff I have. So I kind of dropped some stuff here on the floor and here. So this is another Arduino in this box. It's kind of tiny. This camera should be able to zoom. So these are the basic components, but no communication. And in this box, I have communication stuff. This is, well, it says USB TTL. So these are for this kind of Arduino to communicate in USB. So I have so many, but they were so cheap also, and there are different kinds, and yeah, you know. So some stuff is kind of sorted, and some stuff is very unsorted. And I know that I have these, I think this is sensors, but I have that in another box, at least one more too. And oh, I will really like to do something with motors, and this is step motors. So, and I think that this hard drive motor also is that. Oh, let's see what we pressed, what keys we pressed. So these, let's see, I don't have much space here.
I like those cases. eBay?
These are from a store called Tiger or TGR. So, but I think they just ordered them from China somewhere. So they're probably available. But they're kind of nice, cause you know the size of this kind of breadboard fits on the lid too with the glue. So you can have everything very organized. In Sweden, and I think it's like Danish, really, store TGR.
Yes, they are nice.
Yeah. So I'm quite interested in this. Is just the motor from an old hard drive that I apparently pulled apart. And we see these 4 spots there. So what happens if you do something with that? You know? And in this box says Arduino, so these are tiny Arduinos. And this is one of the, you know, supposed to be built into clothes Arduino. I have to do this further, but these are, I think this maybe, yeah, this is just a button for you're supposed to mount it in clothes. Or is it a button?
Lily.
Yeah, exactly. You know your stuff. That's good. My memory for this. I think I've had these things, most of them for 10 years maybe. So I'm very rusty on this. And I did download the Blink the other day just to make sure that I remembered that you can just do it by a USB for one of these, you know, real ones. Not just the breadboard ones. So, because I've used the breadboard mostly, and then I guess I have used one of the where is it? I had one here, right? One of these as the ISP. Oh, the screw is not even tightened. Better do that so it doesn't fall out. I have this tiny screwdriver here. There. So, putting it on top of my multimeter there. And I also found stuff that I'm sure I don't remember actually buying, which is quite funny because this I had a little. Let's see if I can reach it here even. This will
Lovely
be another
clear
screen.
Arduino case.
Yeah, it's one of these you can buy cheap on, well, probably Amazon too, but it's probably from AliExpress. So this is a tiny, yeah, you can see, robot mechanical arm, and it's just from this kind of plastic too. So if we look at the parts, oh, I'll have to peel off all of that off. That's the boring part with this kind of material, you know. You have to peel all this off. But I'm sure this will be very fun to do. So I have this little kit. And then it's always the thing, will it actually fit together, since it's probably not the most expensive thing? But we'll see when we do it. So that's one thing I found. And what was it in this one? This is IKEA box. Oh yeah, right. These, I found some other project things. This was just PIC USB, automatic microchip developed for PIC stuff. But I had some soldering kits. More. And these, I think it was mostly
Matisse Tech says.
training
Do
stuff.
microcontrollers and Arduinos. Very nice.
Yeah!
Matisse 2 fix at 42, Dr. 12 fix at 42.
Ah. Welcome in, Matisse. Is that Matisse? Or just Matisse Tech? Or what do you want me to call you? And also, Norsub. Should I say is Norsub? Is that okay? But these are just practice board, I think. This is a project probably that becomes something. It will be funny to
I
see
like
what
how
it
any
is.
streamer
If I
says
don't
that I get
remember
all
what it
kinds
is.
of ways, lol.
Yeah. Some people really pronounce all of it, even if it's a long one, right? So let's see. There. Right where I have my USB. So these are tiny mics. So I guess I was thinking maybe instead of buying a new mic, I could just try building one. And these are like, I believe this is probably a very tiny and cheap robotic car kit with only motors, some kind of sturdy material here,
Norsob says.
and
Yeah.
wheels.
Nor is for Norway. SOB is my initial.
Oh, okay, so you're from Norway, I'm from Sweden. Then you probably have TGR, right? You got that, Star? So I'm trying to fit everything between my... I've built my desk so that I have a... well... Could I just do this? I'm screwing this already very hot. One, and... can you see? Here's my table, and I have
Matisse Tech
made
says.
this one, so
Norway less than 3 at Sonic
I have my
Viking.
monitors on that. I don't want to unplug it since it's running through USB. My god, I shouldn't have done this. It's too hot. It's too hot
Norsob
to touch.
says. THX.
So, there. That's the problem with the phone. It gets too hot. I can pull this a bit out. I've got the ring light and I've got my old phone, Samsung S7 up there. And it may overheat and just kill the images, but so I'm thinking, and these are, I think they are for soldering audio jacks, just, you know, if you want to make a cable or something. So these are audio. Maybe I should get some more of these boxes and sort this stuff in. I'll put it like that for now, because I have more of these. And this is actually some amplifier boards that I don't really know what they are, but 2 are built and 1 is just in parts. So this, should I keep it here or should I put it in the projects pile? Because it will probably not be built if it's not there, right? But I want to remember what it is too. The decisions. Let it stay in there. Let's make some kind of list here. Just for myself. There's an amplifier. In the amplifier box, there's a project. Soldering project. That's not fast typing. Anyway, and here, because this maybe is the thing we should do today. Clap sensor sounds fun, right? Not that I have any clue on how they work or how we would... Oh, it's the same thing. 2 built ones and 1 that's not built. And these components are just everywhere. And here we see there are some kind of microphone on these too. They look very identical to the other ones. Yeah. So, at least, if this is, the interesting thing here is, what kind of communication is it? Oh, I see, I have made this connector. Or added this part, because it probably used to be 2 leads, and then I have had, let's see here, it has, there. It's a shrink, what do you call it? Shrink tube. On ugly green pins. So those, maybe we could use those today, and these are just some more cords. Last stream, I brought these forth, and these are just male, female, and female, so you can just connect stuff like these, you know. So much stuff. What were those? So those are also connectors like that, and these are more for breadboards. Oh well, those 2. It won't fit any more stuff between here. So let's see. Some of these in different colors. That's always nice. Jumpers and stuff. I guess this jumper bag is probably from my computer stuff. You know, building computers long ago. And then there's some different. These are these kind of 8 LEDs, and these are just like this. And I don't know how these legs work, so we'll have to Google that later. Not today. So these should be sorted somewhere too. And I think this was kind of just a mess of some LEDs and some actually more like balls. Maybe this will fit in here now. It won't. So it could be interesting to have one of these two, you know. Old-fashioned light. I think this is, yeah, it looks like it's whole. And not just lights. Because LEDs, of course, are very sensitive to having too much power. And this should be just plug it into 230 volt, poof, and it works. And sensors. What are these? Microphone. Oh my god, small. Oh, have I got different sizes? Oh, and these there are so many types here. I don't know if you can see, but I think this box and this box have sensors we could play with.
Bulls. I have small E10 light bulbs.
Ah. Oh my. I think that maybe one, like an oven light. Might be that. Oh my, stuff falling out. Yeah, this is a special, let's see if we can see it here. Maybe I should try this instead. And turn here is where the microscope is, you can see it there. But this is, let's do this. My god, this is hard. So I've soldered these pins on there so you can put these tiny ones on a breadboard. It's just a button. But this one was a bit special. I've probably been powering something with that. Where did it come from?
Nixon bulb.
What's a Nixon bulb? I don't have any clue what that is. But this is... I think this is just an Arduino. And... oh, this wasn't very good. It's loose. The glue is not there really. Maybe if you just heat it up a bit. But at least this is an Arduino Uno with this. Let's let it be loose there. We can always try and see if we can get something on this display. If any of you knows of any, tricks, like a link to what to run on this, or just to download in Arduino IDE. So on this board, was this connected here somewhere? I don't know.
Nixon bulb is older times high voltage. Matisse Stack says. Do you have links to that screen?
Oh, yeah, that's just a normal. Maybe you call it old times. I call it normal, because I'm old. And this one I have, a Molex power connector, and I actually put a computer power supply here. So, and I checked that you can turn it on just by shorting these. It's the green one and earth. And so it starts and you get 12 volts and so this, if I connect this there, then we have, let's see, yeah, yellow for 12 volts and red for 5 volts easily. Maybe that's useful. Maybe we should use that to power stuff. Because I don't think I have another of these. Though I have bags of them. These I bought not very recently. I don't know if they sell these even anymore. But it's just easy to make power connectors that fit old power supplies. So maybe I should have like a power section, because this is all power stuff, Maybe that's a way to keep some kind of order. I'll put this here. Oh, and here I have soldered some switches, and these are from Alpha for. So I've soldered them like this because I've used them on breadboards, so it's easy when the connectors are too thick. well, I guess it's power, but more switches. And we have this one too. Where they go here? So these are switches. I'll put them over here, and we can have another one of these boxes for that. And here we have more like ring light thingies with soldering connections, straight ones, and these are probably quite bright. I think this is the last thing I bought from AliExpress before they raised the prices in Sweden for the delivery. The post office in Sweden, they realized that lots of people were they just got cramped with millions of letters, because everything like this was sent in one package, and they got just swamped with different stuff. So these are also LEDs, and here we have tiny of these ones. I did do an electronics university course, and the very nice teacher gave me lots of components. So all of these 8s and those, I just got them from him, because the school got lots of free stuff. Oh, and here's just an empty breadboard. And let's see, is this the one that this fits to? Maybe we should just put it in here. So this is the right side up, because it's no use just having it lying around without. Then we have power for this one by simply plugging in. I think it's 9 volts this one. Maybe 12 will work too. It's probably on the board, but maybe we should go to the microscope for a second so I can actually read this. I'm clicking my Lioran board app here, but it doesn't do anything. Why? Because I clicked the wrong button, that's why. I clicked the button I was at. So, let's see, let's do this. And I'll just... So... 7 to 12 volts, so I was right, but it can do even 7 to 12, and we have 3.3 and 5 out. Or you can set that with these. So if you want one side to be 5 and 1 3 of these, yeah, here. So if you want one of these sides to be 5 and 1 3, you can do that. But when do you use 3 volts? But I guess it's good to have the opportunity. Oh, you can also power it from USB. That's nice, because then you can just plug it into the one of my USB hubs. They're kind of full right now though. Got all these lights and everything on there. So they're powered USB hubs, so that's why it works. But you may have noticed at the start of stream that my main camera died.
I just follow audio on GitHub Steiny 1977.
Oh, thanks. Alright, I have these messages. Yeah, I'm hopefully going to put more stuff there. Now let's go back to the other scene. There. So, there we have a board ready to do stuff. Here we have a board ready to do stuff. And also here I can see that I have used yellow here. So I assume that this inputs here 12 volts to this. Why have I got a red one here? Cause, let's see. I assume this would go over here to the red one. But there seem to be have dropped out while this has been just in my wardrobe actually. And this is well, it's been surviving there, and I can see also, you know, You can see this has probably been an Arduino chip here too. Or something. Something has been here. Maybe something else. Maybe something else. So these are ready for projects. So we'll put them in some accessible place. And I thought this light, since I just saw it lying around, why not put it here so we can... Yeah, I'll put it by the LEDs over there. And what's in this box? Oh, as many sensors as the sorted ones. So these are just a box of sensors. And also input joystick. And here's another power. Yeah. So I'd have to check what everything is. These. But probably they are similar. What is this? Let's see. Let's go microscope again. Can we see what this is through the plastic here? Closer. Should I just open these? This is some kind of card reader at least. And I put them in this box. Let's see, what's this? I'm thinking this is some kind of controller thingy, and this is like moisture. Yeah, maybe this is some kind of moisture sensor, right? And what's this? Is this a USB? D-sub? D-sun? And in out. And it had, let's see if I can see that edge.
Press S.
Might have been an acceleration sensor.
I hope that there are texts that you can read on these. This one. If you search these numbers, you'll probably find something. And this one, let's see.
Norsob says, power buck down/up and out.
If I look like I don't understand anything, it's probably because I don't understand anything. I don't know what everything is.
Fixerbot says,
Ads starts in 5 minutes.
Oh,
Ads
let's see if that's correct now. Because both can't be correct, right? So, I'm listening to those two StreamerBot events, and apparently both come at the same time. But this is the first stream where I even tested, so please tell me if you get any ads so that I know, because I don't want to just keep talking and people miss stuff.
I was right. The Mpu thing is an 3-axis acceleration sensor.
Ah. Okay, cool. Anyway, these, and then we have these. So this is all sensors. So if there's any of these that we should try today, we can do that. Oh, it's potato salad there. And this I think is like I think it's part of this. I know that
I used that module before and remembered the board.
Ah, okay. Sorry for having the wrong camera. Just yell at me. There's I disabled the channel points. Let's add them, because I only have 2, and this you're muted and you got the wrong screen. Sorry. So let's add them. Here they are. Okay, so those are enabled. Let's... boring not to see what someone is doing, right? So these 2, wrong scene and you're muted, they're enabled. But if I cheat a bit, I can get to the right place, right? I'm just not sure where these rewards are. Was it on platforms? Yeah, it was. Yeah, so these are disabled. So if I enable this, you can yell at me. And I might have disabled them because I was not finished, but I think they were. Oh right, it's SpeakerBot that it uses. So then I have to start SpeakerBot too, I think. So let's do that. Let's try. Nothing worse can happen than everything crashing, right? So I'm starting that. I've used it like once for testing. We'll see. And here was my notes on that. And there was also one in the amplifier box and one in the clap sensor. Now I can type with both hands because we have cleared some stuff away. So why type in Notepad? It's bright light, and I have Obsidian right here. So, but whatever, you won't have to see that because let's go to this instead. So this is, I think this is part a kit from something, and then I noticed that stuff were missing. So I added from the ones that I've soldered connectors to fit on breadboards. There. I'm not sure because it was so long ago I used this. And we had another button. I don't know if it belonged there or not. So this is just random stuff. Maybe sorted,
Notepad
maybe
fanboys
if it's a
unite.
kit.
Smiley face.
Well, it's there, right? It's just right there in Windows, so it's
Norsob says,
easy to
Notepad.
use.
I use Notepad++.
Yeah, but what I disliked with Notepad++ was, first of all, I couldn't make the text bigger in the interface, and I googled, I asked in a forum, and I think that all that I managed to receive was like Reddit minuses. That was what I managed to, because people replied to something I wasn't asking, and I said, but I wanted to know this, and then people dislike you, you know? So, I didn't find any solution for Notepad++, but if I should quickly just swap back to the left screen, I have, let's see, where is it? Or I can open it right here, Obsidian, and everything I use usually is dark. So this is some of my streaming want to makes and stuff, and all kinds of different stuff. Yeah, so I don't want bright light, and it's kind of horrible to the eyes, and sometimes, especially, you know, if you're just woken up and you get this light shock. So I'm really going to add some kind of redeem or something on the bright light theme too, cause
Press
Yeah.
says,
Also, fixed width font fanboys unite.
well, if you want that kind of, you know, oh, what's this? IR diodes, phototransistors. Okay, so this is light sensing stuff. So this was kind of sorted too, and these are in the tiny bags. Let's see if I can manage to hit the camera there. So, and then there are lots
Morsab
of...
says, I have one.
One of what? Do we have too much stuff? And some stuff might just be like, this is probably a remote control or something that I've just broken the board off. So, yeah. Everything is not new.
Sensor white.
And I'm not sure what you mean, sorry. One of these big ones. I think those are those like motors, or they're just light for if you want to make like, is it dark or light in
Yes,
the
big
room
ones.
thing? Yeah, the big ones. Okay, so this is more like, it's also light, so I did make like a pile for diodes and stuff, and it kind of ended up there. So here are some light stuff. Let's put light stuff together there. And these were just breadboards. I think I ordered some cheap from AliExpress. So these tiny ones are quite nice if you have a small thing you want to do. It doesn't take much space. Let's see if I can put these away. Then I have lots of these old bags. This is from, I haven't touched this since I got my kids. And my oldest is 16 years. So this is a bought electric motors. Most of these are probably from something. So but this seems to be, is it all motors? Yeah, this one too. So different kinds of motors. And I guess we could put this one in this pile. And I know there are more. I'll put them there on the side of the
Press says,
soldering station.
Vintage parts.
Yeah, and I have quite a few of those. And this was like kits. Oh my, what are they doing there? So this maybe let's see if I can find where it's pointing at, or maybe I should just point it to the right place instead. So these cards, I think they were with a computer magazine. Let's see if we can see the date of this. Here's the name of the website of the computer magazine. It's a PIC project. 2005. Oh, my phone. My god. Sorry, I muted you for a second. It was just my hubby telling me he's on his way home. So there. Yeah, so these are from 2005. And I think that's about the time I was playing with Pegs. But I don't think I ever built this one. And I think they were very cheap, so I thought maybe I'd make more of them or something. But I think it's just the leads. I don't think... Maybe all parts are in here. I don't know. But anyway, this is something I can play with the build project on stream thingy. So I'll put it with the rest of them. Now it's getting a kind of lots of stuff here, because I had the Arduinos there too. So, let's put them here. All right. We can see if I have some kind of dirt, small dirt here that I can't even see with my hands. That's nice. So, then there's another breadboard. I'm so surprised I have another breadboard somewhere. And these are kind of bigger boxes. So I wonder what this is. I noticed that when I actually pulled out a power supply the other day, or a battery pack here. So this light lights up, and this light when I click here and stuff. So this is some kind of simple electronics, just testing stuff. Maybe learning some electronics. But this is another breadboard to continue testing on. So I'll put it in the pile with the breadboards there. Then this is some kind of car project. One of these Chinese ones that stuff doesn't fit. So I bought this, and then I guess I got kind of fed up with stuff not working. So I don't think it's finished. Oh my goodness, right. When my kids were tiny, running around all over the floor, I did buy these from one of these cheap stores. I think it was Wish. And my kids, tiny ones, one of them probably being like months old. And I happened to hit this on the side. It fell on the floor like 10 centimeters and just fell apart, making the plugs straight to 230 volts power just up into the air. And well, let's say I plug these out and never use them again. But this is 230 to 5 volts USB converter, and yeah, I assume it's, you see, it just plugs into the power. Let's see if we can get this. My god, here, it must be here somewhere. Talk about simple. Can you see where the plugs go? The other side of these go like in like this, and it just fell out, and we just had the plug sticking right into the room. It's just the security, the safety for the kids, that someone could be allowed to sell that low quality, you know. You realize why AC adapters are this kind of, you know, quality. Yeah, there, that's what happened. It just pulled out. So and it was probably like this then, and this fell just out too. It's just sitting like this. And you can see these tiny tabs, and one of them is broken. Oh,
Morsov says, cheap equals dangerous.
Yeah, but that it's supposed to... There should be some kind of security check on this kind of things. And I think that it was probably like an ad on Facebook, and I clicked it and thought that, oh well, those were very cheap. I didn't do that again. Look, here we have these battery thingies. Oh, and this is not connected. I haven't put any connectors here. So, and this one has this kind of thing. So this would fit into one of these. Let's see. This one. And you could power it if you have this where you don't have power in another way. So I'll put these. I did do a power section, didn't I? Let's put them there. Because if they're in here, I will never find them, right? And these should be by the rest of my like scrap boards. I totally haven't dismantled old VCR players and pulled out the power board and have them lying around somewhere. Totally not. Because they may be useful in the future, you know. So, oh, a tiny fan. It totally didn't fit in this box. Why is it there? And what does it come from? Something. Oh, and I have soldered on connectors for a breadboard on it too. So I've been playing with this. So we can play with this too to see. This is of course another motor. Should I put it by motors? Like, well, we'll see. So what is this? This is part of this kit that I don't think work. You're supposed to mount like an Arduino on top of here on the battery pack. That's why the battery pack was in there.
Studios
probably.
says, "Hey,
Hi, welcome, and welcome, Pressy. I didn't say hello
New
to
toy?
you when you arrived. No, actually, I'm going through my old stuff, so I haven't touched this in years. So, and this was never finished. I think I had problems with stuff falling apart and not fitting, and I had to mess about with the screws and stuff, and then I got just tired of it. But it seems to be sticking together now. So maybe this is something we can just... Oh, no, it just...
Norsab says, I
Oh,
group
that's
fans
probably
at
just
Motors.
yeah. But they also have another use. So let's motors, but some kind of subgroup there. Good stuff order. But this is actually has 3 wheels and should actually be able to drive, and I think this is the best one of these that I have. And you're supposed to be able to sense here the movement of the wheels. So by seeing the, check the light here. So I don't know if this has anything to do. This is just 2 cables and a few nuts and 1 screw. But I guess that it doesn't matter really. But it can be in the same place as this, and it can stay in this box too. But what else have I got here? This is for something totally else. Doesn't have... Let's put that by power. Oh, alright, here's one of these. It doesn't... Why do I have this in this bag? I have one of these displays somewhere that's got big buttons. And... where... I don't know where I have that. We'll see. Maybe it's one of the... I've got so many boxes. Anyway, these, I guess, are the instructions for this. Oh, Chinese, yeah. So, not that it matters. But I think this part is done. And then there were some other... These are just the parts. Doesn't seem to be much more than this. So we can make something fun out of this. Definitely. This is totally out of place. So here we have the box for tiny car thingies. I know I have one other right here. Tiny car thingy motors. I think they're the same actually. And a tiny battery pack. But this is, and the wheels are much tinier here. So I'll let this be here because it's not built or anything. It's more like a complete kit. So I'll put this by the Arduinos. So Stockhouse. I'm trying to just remember all the stuff I have and get some kind of order, and then I thought I'd do some tiny Arduino thingy today. But we'll see. We'll see how far I get, of course. Then I shouldn't have put that box as far away.
Cool.
So this box looks kind of similar, right? Because we got another one of these, but in this one, I think maybe this was the first one. I don't think the wheels would be able to be mounted. Stuff was simply a bit too low quality. Yeah, they don't fit. The wheels don't fit. So it's possible to fix, you know. I can just reshape these. Yeah. And this one has a tiny power button there too. So it feels like these are kind of, you know, very low quality, but this is still another complete kit. I don't know if you would call it complete when it doesn't fit. So let's see if it fits in the same box, because we don't need two boxes of the same thing. If they do. I believe that this kit had more parts that was just on the other side here. That one's flatter. Will it fit? Maybe. So this is kind of longer. There.
John 7869
And this bag is the rest
You're
of
so
that
smart,
kit.
Sophia. You're so smart.
For people who don't know the reference, welcome in, John. I said that to Winroth Music, and he put it as a channel point redeem on his stream. So you can hear me say, when people redeem that, you can hear me say, "You're so smart,
Hello,
Johannes.
Winrod, hello.
You're so smart." So I'm not really that smart. Anyway, this has controller for the motors, and let's see what else. I believe this is like an Arduino shield that you put on top of the Arduino for connecting all the motors. And I did not see any instructions in this. We'll see if I can. All the pins makes it impossible. And then we have. Okay, so these are parts for this too. And I don't think these fit either, so it didn't fit on the kit where it's supposed to be. And here we actually have a motor too. Oh, so this part of it is like eyes looking around, motion sensor. So this is a holder for those. Yeah. But no instructions. Maybe I can look and see what I bought on AliExpress or something. Because that's probably where this is from. And I think the reason these are not screwed tight is because I will have to, since they don't fit, I will have to remove them anyway. So let's see now if we can make this flat enough. There. So these will be fun to play with, right? There.
Norsov says, the eyes are sound echo detectors.
Yeah, so you can check if there's something in the way. And move. I'm trying to put the lid on top of something that didn't work. There. Yeah, but please tell me stuff, because often I won't know. So, all of these boxes. The next one I think is very mixed. Or maybe not that mixed. But this is some input, you know? Maybe I should put this by the sensors. That seems the most logical thing, since we had these joystick input there too. And sensors, they're just there. Let's put it in the box. So we don't have... We're getting a bit more order over there. So, the thing about LEDs is that I have quite a few. And these big red ones I got from that university electronics professor. Oh, why save old battery packs? They probably won't work anymore because they're probably at least 15 years old. LEDs holders. Lots of more LEDs. So let's sort this a bit. Before the kids, I used to have these in this you know, these boxes where you pull them out, lots of boxes. But then I didn't have space for it. And this bag is from, I bought someone else's electronics box, so this is just mixed random used and new LEDs. And here are blue from the same box, and green from the same box, and orange from the same box too. So lots of LEDs, and we have these two. So maybe I should put this box that I just put away here. I'll put all the LED stuff in there. Maybe not these two, but at the same place for now. Were there any more LEDs in here? Yeah, this is LEDs too. These are actually LEDs from computer boxes. Disassembled computer box LEDs. Yeah, very good to have those. Right, here's one of these. I have another one. So sensors. Yeah, where did I put the audio stuff? It's over here. So these are...
That's a really good way to get great deals. Buying all the parts of someone else.
Yeah, but I have some other components from that too. But I think I was stupid enough to actually throw away some good stuff since I thought it looked old. And I was just like 20 years then, so...
Ads starts in 5 minutes. Ads are starting.
Okay guys, have any of you seen any ads? Because I really want to know if this is... which of these could possibly be correct. Anyway, these are different kind of buttons, and I think this was from a store where you just buy cheap box of random stuff. And I got these.
Says, nope.
Good. And this is audio. So these are from my PIC programming days.
Hey, Fix-It. Securi 7 Love Fix-It 42 Love.
PIC programming days audio tests.
Prez says.
Not yet.
So this would probably be some kind of LED mounting things. I'll put it with LEDs. And here you can see we have potentiometers, different kinds. This is from a mix kit, and some of them are from Alpha Bot. which is a Swedish store for that kind of thing. That used to be very good. And I have no idea what that is in here, but they're more like actual components. Lots of buttons. Also, well, yeah, random buttons, switches.
Ow, you have my kind of toys fix it 42, yay.
I did all. Nice. I'm trying to get some kind of order in here. So, I think these are from this random part I bought from some dude long ago, at least 10 years. Another speaker, put it to the sound. More
Norsab
and
says,
some more LEDs.
Alpha. I knows Alpha. The name now is Alpha Deselect.
Yeah. And it used to be like 2 alphas before too, because one of them make like shelves and stuff. But I think you used to be able in Sweden to just go to the like a storage shop where you can just get your order the same day in Stockholm, and you can't anymore. So let's just keep buttons in this one box. Buttons. I don't think I need to get any buttons. Oh, these are actually light transmission for LEDs. So if you have a LEDs further into something and you want them on the surface of something. So LED stuff. So I'm thinking, should I put these back in here? Buttons.
Now.
Yeah, it's all web, right? But we do have some stuff. We have this.
Press says,
That's sadly the same everywhere. The small electronics shops disappear.
D-Dub says,
Radio
Yeah.
Shack was the place to go for electronic components back in the day. In the US.
I've heard of it. Yeah. So I'm thinking, I can't have all buttons. This is kind of big IKEA box. So what else could fit in here? Of course, I thought about putting this one in sensors, and maybe it should be there. But maybe I should put potentiometers are also input, right? So it kind of fits. Though I have tinier ones, but they kind of are big. So let's leave them in there. But these, maybe someone could tell me more about, because I recognize the name. I have bought them for something, but I don't really know what it's for and what it does. So let's say I don't know very much. Definitely not as much as I would want to.
Are those diodes?
They are Drossel. Can you read that? This is Swedish, but what do you measure in H?
Norsab says, resonance signal, I guess.
Yeah, I think it. Might it be some kind of resistor? I'm not sure at all. I'll just Google it later. So at least this box.
D-Dub says,
That's an inductor, measured in henries.
Yeah,
Press says,
that sounds
Inductance.
right. Inductor. And I've never used inductors, but I've kind of like done some lab thingy with that, but not really explored how they work. So actually, I know there will be more sensors in another box.
D-Dub says,
So,
Inductors are good for filtering and RF chokes.
and that's Greek to me, kinda. Filtering, I can understand, kinda. RF chokes, I'm lost. You have to tell me more what it is. Please do, digital. There we have the LEDs box is this full now, by the way. With the tiny boxes, it's all LEDs. Lots.
Norsab says. Choke. Noise reducing.
Okay, so it's like the same as filtering then. Because that's what I think filtering is, getting rid of. If you, for example, have AC to DC and then you have a lot of distortions and stuff, noise. But is it for audio then?
D-Dub says.
If you're trying to remove ripple or AC signals, you can use inductors. You can also use inductors and capacitors together, an RC circuit, to filter out certain freaks but allow other freaks. Audio and radio frequency circuits.
This is great. You're going to teach me lots, all of you. Hopefully I can teach someone something too. These I want to have, and these two, in one of those tiny boxes. More
or really
accessible.
anytime you want to remove ripple from DC.
Yeah. So that's kind of what I was thinking. With the AC to DC thing. But I guess it doesn't have to come from AC to be messed up somehow. These need to go in some tiny boxes, and these are buttons too, but these are kind of adjusted for breadboards then, all of them. So this will need to be more accessible too. Let me get more stuff. These are just breadboards, AliExpress breadboards. So I think I have something more in here. Oh my, there's more than I thought in here. Even more at the bottom of the drawers. That's all. I could see the end of the drawer. So what's this? Let's see. Okay. I've used shift registers with PICs to get more legs, like pins to program stuff. And there's other logics. This is probably like this is something else. And these are random from old motherboards, BIOS and stuff.
Did it run faster with more legs?
Yeah. But these computers, this is like 286 BIOS. Maybe I should send them to you. Should I say Prezi? Send these over to you. Maybe you can have some use of them. You have... Let's switch. 8592. These are classic computers stuff. AMI Bias 1999, not that old, hey? I thought they looked cool or something. So what have we got here? I think this is probably a pic. No. What is this? I'll have to search later what that is. Yeah.
1999
was just a few
years ago. Not like this.
I told you I'm old. Alright, here we have EEPROM.
Norsab says. Yes.
And I think these are some
Press X.
chips too.
I can't use them, I'm afraid.
This is... I don't remember what this is exactly. Yeah. I think this is for converting some video signal or something. Let's see. Nah, I don't know. I don't know what that was. And this one was empty. So, well, I could do the in-between one here. So, or just... And then we had another breadboard. How many breadboards do you need? That's the question. This was not the last one. Okay, so here we have lots of ICs. They should be like sorted together. I don't have any other of the big boxes here, but I do have some ice cream boxes here. So let's... Planning ahead. Ice cream boxes. So let's put these in here. Because these were just in the furthest end of one of my desk drawers. Because I kind of brought this stuff forward a year ago maybe. Because I wanted to do stuff and then I didn't do anything. And I found another box. Or another thing. Pretzi, read for me please. I have no idea. But it looks very German. This is, like I said, for the potentiometers. I bought like a random kit, and this is the random kit. Why would you buy a random kit for this kind of thing? Let's see if we can read some of the information here. So I got random displays, random ICs, random potentiometers, which is more useful.
Norsab says. Stepper motoric.
Is this? Is this a stepper motor IC? In that case, it's useful.
Press says.
It says 20 interesting ICs.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. So random ICs. It almost looks like there's two of this one. Well, they're in the IC bag now, or box. So we'll... Yeah, I use this for some stuff like micro USB cables and stuff. So, yeah, let's put these. Did you see these, Prezi? I've got old bias and stuff here. We'll never use these. If you want them, I can just send them over if you would want. Probably, oh well, it's old computer stuff.
But yes, there is a stepper motoric in it, it says.
Okay. Okay. You know German?
Norsob says,
Sub?
I have to buy more Vice. Need boxes.
Yeah, boxes. And then what's left in this drawer is these. And the things for the never started oscilloscope that I have. And you see the everything is still like this. There's another bag of these. So, let's see. Oh, I'll have to Google the numbers. Hopefully they would be easy to find. But some of them, I know that they are of the big bags are shift registers, and I've been using those for on the PICs to send the signals to. I made this alarm program, and I made a Visual Basic program in the computer, so it was talking to the computer and sending this alarm is on when you click like a button, and I had some sensor there and stuff. That was like 1995. Some chords and stuff here too. And this is from my dad stuff. And he passed away 2 years ago, and I have some of his electronic stuff. So I don't know what this is, but he liked audio stuff. So I'll have to open this and see what's inside. So, next. Alright, I have one of these IKEA boxes empty too. Let's put the motors in there. It seems to be the right size. So, I'll just have to move another box. Alright, let's move this one too. I can't fit more stuff where I had put them before.
Press says,
Did I send you a picture of the Japanese programmer's calculator I got? It has a PIC programmer built in Prezi Airsake by Itetsu.
Right, that was very cool. Have you streamed on that? So it would be nice to see it in action, eh? So I think this is the box with the most recent stuff I did.
But it's old, so the PICs it can program are obsolete now.
Oh, but maybe I have them. Are PICs really used anymore? Maybe this is the box for big Arduinos. This is not even open. Arduino Uno without. No, there are stuff there. Well, that's one of them more to the pile. And this
Haven't streamed about it yet. Dizzy face, dizzy.
Okay, but have you got one of the PICs that works with it?
D-Dub says,
Because that would be
Sorry,
nice.
I'm working and have you on earbuds. Can you show your late father's audio device again? I'm interested.
Since he's built it himself, I could open it now if you want to. It's just screws. Something is screwed in on the. This is aluminium, so it's kind of heavy.
Norsob says,
There,
T82 tiny
I have
could be
something really
programmed
big on
by
the floor
Arduino.
too. TI-82 tiny. TI. What is that? TI. I think that if I want to get through this, maybe I shouldn't open this now, but it looks like this, and it looks like it's
Picky
possibly
legs.
audio in here.
D-Dub says.
Input
Yeah,
and output ports?
Maybe there's no power or anything. So what does it do? Mute volume. Mute, not mute maybe.
Possibly an amplifier?
Yeah. We'll have to look at that. But not now. So, cause I'll put it back where it was. Let's see. So this is a display. There's an LCD there. And it seems to have a card on it too. So let's just check this with the
Press
microscope.
S.
For work, I'm now programming the Pi Pico, and at least for me that means it's finally over with PIC or AVR for my own projects.
Okay, so no pics. I haven't used pics since like, I don't know, 2010. But since I have several, I'm thinking it could be fun to like do it again. You're not the one to say no to old stuff, right? So what could this be? Some kind of controller, I assume, but what kind of connection could this be? Because it's not two lines, it's 4. Let's see if I can even get this into the... No, it's this direction. There. Well, here's another one. More simple. Let's switch cameras. So, if you can't see anything, or if I mute myself or anything, just yell. Because if you don't, I'll probably
I've used
miss
AVR
it.
all the time. Embarrassed smiley face.
Yeah, AVR. It's like just there, but I don't... Is it another kind of processor? Yeah. Right, that reminds me. I have this thick manual for some... Oh, you can't read this. It says max 7219.matrix module. So it's an actual module with the chip, and I know that some of the chips that I have bought are this chip that controls this, because I have lots
AVR
of
was
these.
competition to PIC.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I've used them. I think the manual I have downstairs is some bigger processor. But this should go in the sensor pile, right? So that's the sensor. And here we have something kind of connected, and stuff has fallen out a bit, but that's just ground. And this is a Bluetooth, so if we just start this, maybe we'll get some signals.
Microchip, PIC, finally purchased Atmel, AVR.
Yeah, so AVR is Atmel, right. Because I was thinking if the A was that, but what is the VR? Because that's... I have my little studio here. Microchip Studio. And I guess I used that for pics long ago, probably. But I'm not sure. No, it was Atmel Studio, right? And then it worked for more stuff. but no, more stuff already worked. That's old memories. Anyway, this is probably a project that I've possibly made an Arduino Android program for too. So this you can talk with you can set the sled with your phone. But it's long ago. Yeah. But it would be very cool to communicate by Bluetooth both with a computer and
Yes, it was
with
Atmel
the
Studio
phone.
before.
Yeah. And make some kind of fun projects. Because what if I had some lights back here or something that you could control Bluetooth from the computer or something? Maybe even type text like that wirelessly. That would be quite fun, right? And this is what this big box grew out of, right? So here we have, this is one of these Arduino shields with buttons and a joystick. Funduino, it says. Oh, well, we'll see. Let's put it by this file, and this is a display. Just with it's got a pen too. I think I had another pen like this in one of the drawers in there, so maybe it's for the other display, because I had another one right here. So this one should probably go into the same. Let me pull the charging cord or the cord off of this, because here's another display and an Arduino to go with it. So these looks very similar. So possibly this can use a pen too. That's kind of cool. Because I wouldn't have assumed that it was some kind of input in this by just seeing a display. So these two, they should be by these. Maybe this box should be like, no, I don't think so. These are just holders to save the legs and Bluetooth again. On this box we can just remove there. Old bag. I always wonder.
So what I'm getting from you going through
that
those
lie
boxes
like
is
this.
that you two buy more stuff than you actually do. Projects everyone I know is like this. Embarrassed smiley face.
Yeah, and it's not just electronics
Norsab
people.
says,
It's like every
"Me
kind of
too."
project people, like people that knit stuff. And I definitely don't have too much yarn to. No way. And all kinds of hobbies. People get too much stuff.
Fixerbot says,
Ads starts in 5 minutes. Ads are
So,
starting.
See here? I will got them both this time too. I'll have to look at the data they sent in the messages later. So pens in the pen drawer. Bluetooth. I don't really want to put these with the sensors. Do I? Let's put it just on top of the motors there. So this battery is rechargeable, but I guess this is not very full by now. Then we have another of those cords. So I did put power over here. Let's just unplug the
Prez
connector.
says,
I'm guilty of hoarding parts for theoretical projects too. Embarrassed smiley face.
Yeah. I'm very curious what theoretical projects require in material. Please tell me. This one's better than the one I had at the other stream. Only I picked one out of another box where I had like making jewelry stuff, because I don't have too much of that, at least. So, oh, another. Pliers could be in that pile with too much stuff, right? So, I would assume this is another Bluetooth module, but a different kind. Let's see if we can see anything on this. Yeah, I can see that antenna part there, but yeah.
Well, just today I ordered replacement switches for a drum computer I don't even like that much. Embarrassed smiley face.
But that's actually electronics, right? Or like building. So here's another, let's switch back. There. So here's another kind of display. And I think I used this too. But all of the cords have pulled apart. And the bottom of this box there's some resistors and pins and cables. And these have a shrink tube, and I've pulled one of these out from a row to be able to connect stuff easily. Like this. But that was before I bought anything like that, I think. So I realized it weren't like 10 Swedish crowns, $1 to buy some of them, probably. Instead of having to solder them all the time. But it's fun to do stuff. These are bought cables. So I think the displays should be like their own sorting thingy. Yeah, this is a Bluetooth module from, well, it says Wellman, or what do you call it, but it's from Kjell & Company store in Sweden. So this is not bought from, I wanted it quickly, so I just went to the store and got it. So this is just trash there. So the rest of this, as long as we're not using this right now, maybe I should use it right now. Yeah, I know. Let's use this tiny box.
Morsov says, we have Kjell & Company where I live now.
Yeah. Because I used to buy stuff from them. These kits were from that store that were random components. That's Kjell & Company when they just started.
What do you think, Fix-It? What percentage of electronics parts you bought did see some real action? Thoughtful face.
It's hard to say because maybe I just used them once and then kind of lost them in the pile of parts. That's what I'm trying to not do now. I want this component. Let's buy it. Let's wait for a month for freight from AliExpress in China, and instead see what I actually have. And so I don't know the percentage, but all of these stuff in this box, I think, except for the ones that wasn't opened, I think I've used it all. So yeah, but I haven't used these things. like clap sensors and these kind of build things. I've used a few of the Arduinos in the tiny Arduino box too. Oh, I lost a resistor on the table. So this I can just sort later. So let's put Arduinos on this one. Should I put the display here too? Let's put the display separately, and this is with the sensors. And I will split this one apart actually, because, well, this box is trash too. Let's just throw it out. So, a display. There. And then we have an unopened one. And I bought several since I've noticed that the prices went up, and it's from AliExpress, cheap ones. So, and this one with the box, that's the one I was trying yesterday. So maybe this one is the one we will do something with today. So I'll just keep it up here. And this is not very much in this box now, so since I sorted stuff, maybe this shouldn't be an Arduino box. Maybe something else should be that. I can take another ice cream box for them instead. Sounds more size. And let's take another ice cream box for the display stuff. And these, I think I have more. So I'm just getting a lid. Let's put this one in here too, though it's more of a complete project for now. And this another display. So these are actually great ice cream boxes. I just type what it is here and I put it in the shelf, so it's kind of ordered. And then I don't have to buy it all the same thing again. And then behind that, in my bottom drawer here, I had more sensors. So I have sensors here, I have sensors here, I have sensors in these two boxes, or in this box. This was this sensors? I don't think so. This was LEDs, right? Yeah, so this should be in the LED box. There. So sensors here too. So in 3 different places. I think this was a very cheap kit, but I thought if they're all broken, I don't care, you know, if that's cheap. So I ordered it too, but I knew I had them already. And these were sorted with tiny tags on them. And here says MP3 player, and this is a VGA camera. There are more like these are bought separately. And here's motor, another of these for holding these kits. Real-time clock. Air pressure measurement. What does it say? Oh, I can't even read what I typed. So of course these won't fit in here. And there's another box here. Let's see. I think this is the last one that I have right here, but I have some other stuff, but maybe not bring that out today. Oh, this is a tiny ATtiny 44.
MP3 player would be cool to control via channel points.
Yeah, maybe. That's a good idea. I'll add that to my, let's do it. let's do it at once. So to do here. So today let's add Python course. I'm doing a Python course too. I'm doing too much stuff at the same time. No, what? That's YouTube, Twitch here. So to add here in my to add, let's add a new note, and let's type electronics and do MP3 player channel points and lights Bluetooth channel points. There. And my space key, that should be like my next stream, because this keyboard, does double spaces. It's this single spaces older than the rest, or it doesn't do any space at all very often. So yeah. So wrong cam there. And this is 80tiny85, 2 of them. And these are the Max 3232. I think these are the controller chips for the displays. The tiny, like, what are they, 8x8? I have a lot of those that I got from that electronics professor. And these are 555s. I had more. So we could do more of those kind of things. Thinking what we want to do ourselves. What's this? Oh, it's just one of these tiny... This is very random. And this, I think it says PAM8403, but I don't remember what that is. So let's... Anyone has any idea what this is? Let's see what it is. Looks like. Any text? Not a lot of lines there. What could SBX be? Can we read on the chip?
Max 232 is level shifter, I believe, for RS232 to TTL.
Max 3232, it's these. Let's see if we can. And I believe they are for these, but maybe I'm wrong. This is not one of them, I think. This is 17219, so maybe I'm just messed up because it's still Max. But I have no idea what this is. Oh, I found it almost at once. This was 5 volts. Whatever. I've written on there what it's supposed to be in the box, so maybe put some more of these things in these boxes, or somehow have a bit of more order. Than you can't use this.
Max 3232 is RS232 line driver. I looked it up.
Oh, thanks. So to use these, another power one.
Norsob says, Mavi soundbars to the MP3 player. Matrix display.
Oh. sound bars to the MP3 player. Okay, let's go there again. So let's split these. So sound bars for MP3 player. There. I do have. Wait a sec, where is it? It's in the LEDs one. But you saw that LED that had 3 lines. I have lots of those. Lots. Because I got them for free. But these I need to sort somehow, because I have added. Let's go back to the camera so you can see. These I worked out what everything was, and I put tiny notes so that it was dropping now, and I fastened them like this, you know. So this is a touch, it says. So this is a touch sensor. And apparently you can set it somehow here. But to just know this from looking at these, I don't. Maybe if I look at them a lot and recognize them, you know. And the other tiny one here says it's a button. Yeah, okay, but that's good to know still, even if it's just a button. So somehow it would be nice to just have these, be able to pull them out. These are kind of tiny and nice like that, but you can't even see it like this. It's still kind of a mess. And this one has several in it. And I believe lots of these in this box are the same as these, so I could probably find out more easily which one it is. Yeah, but at least these I'm categorizing as sensor stuff. Maybe this is what we'll do. This has a controller too. I'm also thinking that it's been 2 hours, so I should go check in with my kids. So their dad has come home now, certainly. I'll keep this on top here, so let's put it behind me. Where did I put the lid to that? Because I don't want to put something on top of something that hasn't got the lid. There. Everything falling over is not my goal. Alright, and this one. I was thinking this might be the one. Oh, did I move the camera or did I move the mic? I definitely moved the mic because it's in the middle of the... it was right in front of the microscope. There. So, this could be a functioning project. No, this is not that one. No, I just placed this one on there. That's why. So, let's unplug that. And they are very different, all of them. Is that really a Bluetooth? I feel very certain, but still. This is not very useful, except for just like a normal Arduino. And I had the one in the lid of the box too. We have the clamp sensors, and then we have these. Let's see, are these... Yeah, these are the ones I was talking about. So let's see, where are we? Over here somewhere. So I have lots of these. So we could make things like this. But I'm thinking, my God, what are all these legs for, you know? What are all the legs for? It's just 4 legs? Can you do color? Is that what it is? Is that why we have so many legs? Maybe we should search on this number and see what happens.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be
Cool
cool,
to
right?
MP3 sound bars.
Let's see if they have color, because I don't see why else there would be. It's 6 legs per lead, isn't it? 1, 2, 3. No, it's not 6 per. But let's say that 2 are just power. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would be 4 left for each of them. They could just go nowhere, of course, or be connected together. So let's open a tab here and do Google. So for me to be able to see and read the number, I still need to go back here. So it's L T L 2820G. Let's see. And left screen, and this seemed to be it. No, I counted wrong, by the way. It's 4 for each if there's nothing else. So what is this? Diffused lead. LED circuit board. Indicator bar 4 wide dip green times 4 diffused flat top. So they're green, all of them, right? But yeah, datasheet please. Let's see. Oh, we just got it downloaded. So what are the legs? Oh,
Press S.
Cool parts.
yeah. What I didn't bring here to check is, of course, I have resistors. I have.
Light On is also a good brand, I think.
Yeah, I think so. I have capacitors and, other potentiometers and those, but not much. But I also have like optocouplers and other ICs that are in these, what are they called? Like lines, like the tiny ones we had. These. And some other stuff, and I thought I wouldn't bring everything to this table because they're in their other room. But let's just look at these now. So it looks like there are 2. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. And look at the directions. That must be a bit of a mess from the middle there. So maybe there are simply 2 in each of these. Or simply it must be that then. That's why they have 4 legs per every line. And they're diffused, of course. Power dissipation, no. Could you say something as simple as like color and stuff? I just want to make sure.
Norsab says, is one to mother strong?
I would assume you could set that just by, but it would be kind of a small area where it would be between the max and the lowest current where it will be visible. I don't think that's something. Average intensity doesn't say like first and second section or side or whatever, and it would look odd too. It was different, right? And they're on the sides. Yeah, but now we know why the legs are like they are and why there's so many, because there are 2 LEDs in every line. So there. Yeah. Do you think we should make some
Press
projects?
S.
It would be cool if you could distinguish left and right illumination.
We could do that, of course, but I'm thinking also we'll have to keep the power up, because to just send these...
Norsab says, just test it.
Yeah, of course, we can just turn it on. Yeah. That's simple. Let's see if it fits the breadboard. That's such a simple answer. No, I think I say Norsab for you, because sub sounds, you know, not a big short form or something. So that's very elegant solution to the problem of what color it is that I should have thought of it once. So since I have this power supply, computer power supply over here, which is very easy to connect to, let's see. Alright, this is what one of the reasons for having a big box for the Arduinos, because all of these Arduino cords where did I put those? There. Let's see, we need one of each type at the table. We don't need more. That's the longer one. Do I have a longer one of the other kind? No. This one was very short. So, I'm just keeping this close. By the way, the oscilloscope, the tiny one that we used last time, I did have one of these plexiglass boxes for it, so I have assembled that. So now we have buttons like this and these. I'm not sure this is easier to use, but...
Ads starts in 5 minutes. Ads are starting.
So... at least it's, you know... I don't know if it looks better. It's harder to read. I had it, so I did it. It was kind of fun. Right, this goes with the sensors too.
Norsab says, we have been ad free for hours.
Great. I did this, I tried. I don't know if anyone got the ad at the start.
Very handy to have.
So, this one is a tiny 200 watt power supply from an HP computer. Probably a SFF one. And it's just one of the old ETX ones. It's got 10 lines like this. I'm thinking if one of these fits, at least these are the ones I made myself. These are the worst ones from the... No, I don't think there are any tiny ones. Enough like this. Maybe one here. Yeah, you know what I should do? I should put one of the buttons here. I have this one, of course. Will it fit? Nah, it's too tiny legs. That's the problem with these. So I should really have a thicker one. That's why I was thinking if I do use one of these. Oh my god, you can't see anything. So if I kind of bend it, maybe it will stay. The fan should start when these are connected. Yeah, I think this will work. There. So, because I just had one of these longer lines and it didn't work very well. It just fell out. Let's see now. Just to make sure, I'm trying to move stuff about here when I've got everything laying close. My table is covered in boxes. So let's see if we have power. I'm taking one of the longer ones. And no. My goodness. They just keep falling out. Because I think the fan should start too. Did I do it in the wrong place? Well, I did do it. I did do it in the right place, but upside down. I didn't look where the green was. So now you see this is bent kind of out of shape. So let's hope it still is bent enough when it's pushed in. There, I can hear the fan now. And we got 5 volts on the 5 volt. And we should have a 12 on this side. Well, kind of. So we know we have power. So let's push this out of the way. And let's get this one. I'm not sure why I put this one here, but probably I did not connect this and wanted power, so maybe I should just remove it because I have this now. I thought I have enough stuff on the table except to pulling more stuff. And this has, as you can see, I have colored these where it's 12, so I don't happen to put the wrong power. So let's connect it. And that didn't work, so let's remove this. I just pulled the power out and back again, and
When
I pulled
Roth
this
Music
out and back
says,
again.
Hey 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 when rot love.
Hello, welcome Johannes. I didn't hear about the oscilloscope. I'm not sure why I didn't hear that. To focus maybe? And if I miss something you say, please shout and tell me again, because I very much don't mind if you do say something twice or 3 times, or I hope I don't miss things more than once at least. So let's go again.
John 7869 says, when Roth Music when rot hello.
And I'm going to reply on Discord, Johannes, so trying to juggle lots of balls here. So this has a few components. I think
When
I'll
Roth
simply
Music
just
says,
pull them out.
John 7869 when rot hello.
Let's check that resistor. Or we have one that's possibly good for LEDs over here. Maybe this one too. So now I'm going to, nothing should be connected now, so it should be no difference for the power supply. I probably shorted it or something before. There. So let's see if we have power in here. These won't fit right, so I have the thinner ones. Alright, here's another drawer with stuff in it. Goodness. This is usually below my tools. So here are like test kit stuff. This is the box with the old components, I told you about. And some of them are from there, these are from there. But most of them are from my stuff. And I think it's some kind of test electronics play kit, I bought when I was younger. So there are like a book to do tests with these components, some of them. So maybe I should sort this, maybe not. Maybe this is like everyday use stuff, and maybe I should just put this one in here too, because that's like everyday use stuff. And what else I had? By the way, we could trade the power with a fan instead of using the multimeter. That's more fun, right? By the way, Johannes, look at the to-do list we have made here today. To do lights that are controlled by Bluetooth channel points, and MP3 player controlled by channel points, and the sound part from MP3 player was an idea. So we'll see what happens. Wrong camera there. So
Noise. Prez says,
It's not just more fun, it's also more fan. Zany face.
Yeah, it's more fun. That should be like a meme, right?
Norsob says, yes, 3 legs fan. Kimmy Goodvidum.
So we can plug this in here. Let's read this, and let's do that with a microscope, because my eyes, Yeah, 12 volts as I thought, so it will go on both, no problem, it won't die or anything, though these are kind of sturdy. So let's plug it in like this. And let's get few of these sladdar, as it says on this one. Oh, not maybe the colors I would have chosen, but this is just temporary, so I just want it to be. So the black one to the black one, and let's do the red one. Let's try first our red. We have no action. I think this may be the control. There's on and off switch there too, right? Let's just try the 12 volts first. Nothing. And I'm not sure you can see.
Wires. Lead
Maybe I
name
should
in Norwegian. Translated from Danish.
Yeah. Ledning är in Swedish too. Yeah. Wires. And you can play with the TTS too. Just play around with it. So if I do 5 volts here now, it doesn't seem to do anything anyways. So
Press
maybe
X.
this needs some kind of signal.
The top black one
to
isn't
start.
connected. The power line.
Oh, that's a good observation. Thank you very much. Why haven't I connected that one? I think I possibly had one of these, and then I removed it for some reason. Like connecting this, it's not long enough. Now I got something else. Well, let's just... I could just move the green one, but I don't want to miss that. So it started at once. If I remove the yellow one, it doesn't matter now. So it's moving. Let's see how the speed is affected. Okay, it stopped. I'm thinking, is it
Norsop
a
says.
bad line there?
Mavi yellow wire speed sensor.
Okay, that's a speed sensor. Nice. So, did you hear the difference? The speed on 12 volts and 5 volts. But I think it's a bit glitchy, because when I move it, it turns off. So this has probably been
D-Dub says.
through something.
If it's 3 wires, usually it's PWM.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, that maybe just plugging in power might not do it. But this is probably a fan sensor. And these are not good, because it stops. So 12 volts more speed, but these lines are kind of broken, so I'll have to probably redo them or something. It's been lying around somewhere for a long time, probably. Just to play around with
When Rock
stuff.
Music says. We need bigger fans and more volt. When Rock Professor Fresh. D-Dub says.
Does the fan feel sticky when you try and move it with no power?
Does the fan will stick when you... No. It's just loose. So we have this one. Let's try this.
Like maybe it's seized? Oh, okay.
I think just one of the wires were no good. So if we play with this, I'm not going to solder anything to this now, but this is a hard drive motor, so it should go on 5 or 12 volts, right? So if we take the black and the red, right? Black and red. I've got the colors totally right here. I'll just hold it like this. Oh gosh, that was movement. This has a bit of weight. How can I do this so you can see it, but still I can see the back end of it. Maybe like this. So I just touched the two outer ones and it moved quite dramatically.
Norsob says, I could hear it.
Oh. I'm not sure this is a good thing, because there was like sparks between them. I don't know if you saw that. I have no way to regulate the power here. And it's heavy. So let's see. Ah! Can you see it? I don't care if this breaks. That's not the thing. Nah. Maybe I was just... No, if I was shorting it, the power supply would die, so... It's still running. Not the best of tests. Let's do one of these.
Says.
One of these
Sparks
instead.
are just angry pixies. No big deal. Smiley face.
But, you know, we have stuff to play with. This is 4.5 volts. It says. This is something I have pulled apart. Let's see, what could this be? That was kind of cool. Oh my god, this is an old rubber band that's kind of just stuck to it. Oh. Okay. The multimeter is still on. It thought I was leaving it alone too much or something. So, what do you think? Should we try something like this, or should we go for that lead? We can try this thing. This is probably... could be some odd action on this one. I have no clue where this comes from, but I have not peeled anything off these cords, so... let's see if I can even reach them. Let's pull this. It doesn't lead to power anyway, but... So, this is the black one. And I don't know what power this wants. Can I possibly connect this? Oh, it turned off. I'll let it be off. My thing to peel the wires broke the other day, and then I had another one that I got, and I put it somewhere, and I didn't find it again. So this is a problem. Let's just... Oh, that's funny. I think Camo Studio has proven
Norsob
why.
says, isolation. I use my teeth.
Camo Studio has shown why I don't want to use it anymore. Again, I think it crashed OBS,
D-Dub
lost
says.
stream.
A soldering iron works in a pinch for wire strippers. Smiley face.
Oh my god, guys, your ideas.
John 7869 says, Courtney unimpressed.
The easy way, I believe, to strip wires is just to take a knife. But as I'm moving stuff around all over the place, I'll just... And you can't see anything. Let's do this first.
Press
then.
says,
D-Dub, you can also use a lighter.
Let's see now. Why did this die? Was it my phone that died? that's probably it. I'm just checking my phone here to see.
D-Dub says.
It's got
Press anything can
0%
be a
power
stripper
though
with
it's
the right
plugged
attitude.
in.
Smiley face.
So the phone died. So I shouldn't blame Camo Studio for this. Though it's funny that it popped up the watermark. So let's do this by a much worse camera, which is the microscope. But we can see stuff, it's just quite tiny. So,
Press says.
D-Dub, that's an interesting thought.
Wider. I should use just attitude. Nothing else. Let's see if I can. I'm just trying to do this now. I think this is too flexible. So I would really need something sharper. Yeah, I had just cleaned too much. It's in my little jar with pliers and stuff. It's usually in my desk drawer. So I'll just peel it like this. There. And the other one.
When Roth Music says. PLS, no finger cutting.
I've got metal between me and the knife, you know? It's metal between. So there. So let's see our knife back to the drawer. So no one has to worry, I'll cut myself. So instead of doing these, I'm thinking, could I possibly push these down?
She out control.
Could I possibly push these down the breadboard? Probably they will just spread out, but I can try. So I'm putting the black one, let's see here, there, trying to put it in a hole.
When
Yeah,
Roth Music
it
says.
felt kind of sturdy, so.
Norse also did Jack the Ripper lol.
But I don't really think I'm that crazy, so I can do it. I can do it. So guys, let's see now. If I connect the red one now to the breadboard, maybe I should hold this one, and maybe it shouldn't be on the ground. Or if I hold this one. Okay, we'll see what happens. I have no clue what will happen now, because I don't even know what this comes from. I saw it moving. Oh. Hahaha.
John 7869 says. Be careful.
Yeah, I'm careful. The cable frayed too much to put it back down. What I probably should
Press
do with
S.
this is
12 volts?
Translated from Hungarian.
Yeah. But first, let's do this the easier way and just see. No, it didn't move anymore. So let's do 12. The risk is now that it will move a lot. So I am thinking I will just do this, and I'm putting a cable through the hole and back to the breadboard, so it can spin, but it can't fall off the table. So let's move these now. Ah, that's kind of fun. What could we use this for? It needs a bit of a start sometimes. So, should we try and get some light in the LED now? So, apparently this one works, and I have no clue what it could possibly be from. But it moved.
That's a weird motor.
Yeah. It might have been from this kit, since the cables were like never used. I'm thinking that's probably from some kind of odd Shell Company kit. That's, yeah. The thing I'm thinking, we had the manual for the LEDs. So
When Roth Music says, maybe I should stream when I try to some high voltage power connections. Norsob says, yes, remind me of a washing machine.
yeah, maybe it's, oh, it's a tiny washing machine. Oh, right. No, but seriously, this, let's connect it like this. We have the legs. It's seems to be the right width and everything. So let's just push it down. And oh my god, I really need this. How was it like the connectors? At least every one of these I need something to point with. So now we have a problem with the microscope's angle. Let's see if I can move it more from the top. So we have one line here and one line here, and one. Those are for this side of this. There will be a lot of wires if we do more than one, but one is enough, right? And we need to know how much power these wants. If they want, probably need one of these resistors. I think I had two of them. There was another one right here, there. I found it. So let's see, they are both red, and these were used in the stuff that was on here.
Fixerbot says,
Ad starts in 5 minutes.
Is it like 5
Ads are
seconds
starting.
between those two? Anyways, not that I remember what I was doing or anything before that message. We have some wires, and I think it's easier just to use the ones I have here. Right, let's go.
Norsob says,
Let's close
standalone
Camera
reds.
Studio.
usually 2.1 V 20 milliamperes.
Let's hope nothing dies from that. Yeah, I thought since we had the manual just a bit ago, I'll just get it back up. There. So also for the connection directions. Not that anything will happen if I do it wrong. So I'm getting a bit hungry too. You should always eat before stream, right? I'm starting to learn that because it's always longer than I expect it to be. I'm just reading description. It's a light bar rectangular light source designed for a variety of applications where a large bright source of light is required. Bright. Green LED. So there we have the color. And a white bar. And here we have how it's connected. And I can't see which side is which, but since it's symmetrical, that doesn't matter at all. So, assuming that these are like all other LEDs, usual LEDs, these resistors should be fine, and it doesn't matter which side I put them on. So let's just put one, right. You should see what I'm doing. So let's put one over here from minus to minus. Minus to one of them. Oh, right. I feel very stupid not even checking the direction before here, but I'm too lazy to think. Just yell at me if I'm wrong. My goodness. So I assume that I totally did nothing there. So let's put that back. And why don't I use one of the long wires? Did you see what I did? I connected both to black. That's an electronics genius, right? So, we got some green light. Wee-hee! So, it looks kinda weak, kinda dim. Do you think we should try it with more power? Let's read this, because it said bright, so maybe I saw some kind of chart, but I didn't read it. Oh my god, this is so tiny. Temperature, intensity, what's here? That's the intensity, and this is okay. We should have a potentiometer instead of the resistor, right? And we just had a big lot of them. In the buttons box, right? I put them with the buttons, right? Found them. I'm trying not to make stuff fall over here. With all of the sorting we did earlier. For you guys who wasn't here earlier. Now the problem is these potentiometers they don't have legs that fits. Most of them. Some do. So let's see which ones. I'm sorry the other camera died. I'm looking through this big bag. We could do this. Nah, that was not good. I clicked two buttons at once. Alright, here we have resistors and USB connectors. Ah, right, another box with electronic stuff. But that's the newest stuff. So maybe these tiny ones. But they have not very long legs, maybe. These are big round soldering spots.
John
These are from
7869
speakers.
says, boxes everywhere.
Yeah. I brought almost all of my electronic stuff out, and I've been sorting it. So we've been sorting stuff in the, Arduinos in one place, buttons in one place. So there's stuff everywhere here and here now. I'll put it back where it used to be. But this was like my latest Amazon finds. So I'm thinking we need something that's at the same scale. So let's look at this image that I got last time. What happened? Oh. My goodness.
Norsob says, no.
What? No? What happened? What happened? This is a no, at least. There was an error opening the file, so let's Google again. Or should I guess what red is? Or who tells me what red is?
69 says, yes.
Yes. I'll have to make yes and no, right?
Norsob says, where is the micro camera?
Okay. I thought I'd get the...
When Roth Music says, no.
No. Winrod Music has these yes and no commands that are quite fun. So that's something fun. We should probably add that to the list too. I'm going to my little to-do and going to commands, and I'm adding here. There's also a grow pug there already and stuff. Again. I'm just adding yes. No. There. I won't forget it. I spelled no wrong. That's 2 letters. That's advanced misspelling. So too bad. I'll have to think of a camera that's better than this phone that overheats and runs out of battery and dies. And I think that manages about 2 hours then. But anyone has any suggestion on a camera that's at the quality of a mobile phone but doesn't overheat? I will try different apps before I get something though, so maybe I won't have to. I'm looking at these. At first I thought, I don't trust my skills in checking what this actually is. So tell me electronics specialists.
Red is 2,2K. You can just attach it to 12 volts to get brighter.
Yeah, but I wanted to have a potentiometer, and I wanted to be sure of the value around where it was. So
Norsob
So
says,
I have lots of different
have
ones.
you tried GoPro cameras?
No, I haven't tried GoPros. I don't know what the quality of close-up images are, really. I know that they're great if you, want to see a whole room or outside. I think these are too big. These this kind. But is it only 2.2 once? It's kind of useless. Maybe it's the perfect value though. If it's 0 to 2.2, right? Oh, there are other values.
They are good all view camera.
Okay, okay. So what do you think? Will this fit in the breadboard? It's kind of fat. Let's just try and see. It might actually. So if I really push this, will it come out again? And oh my god, this is not the most easy kind to adjust. Could I even adjust this? I'm looking at another one there. They have this. Can I adjust this easily? It's more like a do it once and it's there thingy. I've never used these actually. These were another thing from the Cello Company. Lots of different stuff bags. So I have not really
When
selected
Roth Music says,
these.
You should have a clear explanation about the equipment you use in your Twitch description, like what kind of cameras you have, computer spec, etc, etc.
Isn't that too nerdy? It's one thing with a music stream, I think. What do you think? Should I have something like that? Maybe I should. Okay, I'll add it to my list. It shouldn't be hard to do, so if it's enough with one person thinking it's interesting.
John7869 says,
Add
all
gear
the buttons.
list.
Norsob says, kinda personally.
Add gear list there. And all the buttons. You should have a gear explanation about the equipment you use in your Twitch description. What kind of camera and so on. I'll just copy your thing there. But I don't get John all the buttons. Explain to me. There, I copied and pasted it in the to-do list. So let's see if maybe this is a bad angle now. One problem with this is that this is kind of the reach end of it. I can lower it, but if I try to move it like this and angle it, I'm not sure if we can.
When Roth Music
do
says,
that.
I see an interest in what kind of microscope camera it is, or what kind of camera it is, because it is good quality. You understand what I mean?
Yeah, sure, but I don't think it's that good quality. Though I like the phone image quality. It's the problem is only that it overheats. So there, I'm in the way of this. Let me swap that there. So also, do you think now I have a bit of a background around it all? You know what I mean? Should I skip that and let's see, where is it? Microscope. I'm unlocking it and just should I just pull it to the edge
says,
like this?
You've never read Johannes's gear description fix it lol.
I've never read anyone's gear description, sorry. What do you think? Should I have it like this or like this?
When Roth Music says, Dick. Translated from Dutch.
That's a TTS feature.
Norsob
Not a
says,
bug, apparently.
As is okay.
Which do you think is the best? I
When
have
Roth
the timer
Music
here
says,
too, and you can't read
no.
it when it's like that. Because some people, this may be like more aesthetic, but maybe it's not as good quality.
John7869 says, yes.
No, yes. Guys, you're supposed, if you're voting for something, you're supposed to vote the same thing, so it's easier for me. You can't vote one of each thing. That's too hard. Then I'll have to make the decision.
Sorry, Sophia.
Of course, you're allowed to say what you think. I'm just kidding, you know. So let's see. We have a kind of an angle now. I'm going to this stand that this is on was actually where the phone was. So I think I'm going to move this a bit to the edge of the table, and then I'll be able to do it more around the edge too. Yeah, it'll be more possible at least. So let's do this. Let's simply add the lines to this one. Right, and we have 2.2 from this leg to this leg, and the middle is one of the sides here. So if I pull this to the side...
It is a serious stream here. Stop it, Johannes.
I'm actually moving this tiny thing here. So if I move it all the way to this side, I think it will be easier to move it later. Maybe I should turn this around so I can actually do it. But it was so hard to pull down there, so it was easy to pull out. So let's turn it around. And let's put it so we can see it. But it's still not in the way. So
I like to move it.
Do that. So instead of this, let's just remove that because we're replacing that. This one could still be there, which means that this one,
when Roth Music says,
should go from here.
I'm trying to help with my expertise. Can't help because I'm stupid by nature. But I just love when Sophie laughs.
Okay, thank you, but you know, you should never say you're stupid. You know what I think about that. We've already actually talked about that here. That I said that you're smart. You're so smart.
Norsab says, where TH3 resistance I'll say it only once.
What? TH3.
John7869 says, you're so smart, Johannes. You're so smart.
Yeah, exactly. So, I did pull it to this side to start at the lowest one. Then I put this at the other side.
Phone keyboard.
So, do you understand what I'm doing? Instead of the resistor just going to ground here, let's move this a bit. The red one goes to power, and the green one went, or there was a resistor there, and now instead it's going to the middle leg here, which this kind of is split with this. So if we would take it from this leg to this leg, it would be the same as this tiny thing we had before. And let me have something to point with on these things. So we have to go between two of these legs to split it up. So this, we're going from this now to where the resistor was placed, and from this leg to the black one. So I'm adding another cord over here. There. And
press S.
You need to be careful now to not destroy the lead.
Yeah, but I think I have like 50 at least.
No.
So, but let's see now. Did I start at the top or the bottom? Now I'm at the bottom. Okay, let's do the other side instead. There.
Don't.
But you know, Okay. But all of this is 2.2. Yeah, so if I have it, I should have it at max. Let's see.
Exactly
This
left
legs,
side.
I have to look at it. Let me get another one. I have to see how it works. So let's take the same number too. So here is another one of the same. And we see the 3 dots. And the lead goes up here. Okay, so that was not the right way. It's just shorted now? That's odd. Okay, so I'm thinking I shouldn't use this one at all.
Now it's correct. Left side is correct. Before it was incorrect.
Yeah, okay. Because it looks now like we have the longest distance from this leg to this. So we should have the longest way for it to travel through this not very leading material. I don't even know what it is.
Exactly, start with longest distance.
Yeah. But it's hard to see. And I didn't think that it would be
Norsov says.
totally shorted
Multimeter
like
time.
this. Yeah, good idea. Great idea. So,
Prez says.
unfortunately,
Because
the
a short will destroy
other
the lead.
camera. Yeah, of course. Just moving the other components out of the way, you can't see stuff, and you won't be able to see the multimeters. Of course I could do this. So let's measure now between. First, let's start it, and I'm turning it to here. They're set to ohms now. So if I just put these together, well, maybe not very good setting there. This is the one that my dad used to have too. I have another one a bit smaller and older over there, so. But there's lots of buttons on this one. It's auto range and it's set at ohms. Yeah, so that's why it jumps around a lot. You can't see this, but it jumped around a lot. Well, we'll just see. I will just hold it on this to see. Yeah, it says 2.277 right now. Let me see if I can hold it up. All right, it's flipped. So 2.278 kilo ohms is the value right now as it is here. And if we push it, my goodness, it's not easy. Can I do this with a screwdriver in some way? I don't think so. If I do it like halfway.
Perfect. Thumbs up. Start from there and just don't turn the potentiometer all the way to the left. Smiley face.
I was more like thinking when it's very bright, then I'll stop. And if it dies, I'll survive. So now it's like 1.1. So there. Yeah. We need to connect the blue one to do this, and I'm turning it back. No. So
If you overpower an LED, you destroy the universe and Batman.
okay. I'll have to take the LEDs more seriously from now on. I didn't know that. I don't care about the universe, but Batman, you know. So now we're at max again. I almost did the backwards way again. So, from this to this pin, which are connected soon. There. Now we should have about the same intensity as we had with the one that I put somewhere else. With this one. So, let's move this a bit. See if I can do it using this without... Nah, I'll have to... see if it gets brighter. So, what do you think? Is it brighter now? And how far do we dare to push it? And the question is if this would be visible.
Yes, brighter.
So let's...
Prez says.
Clearly brighter.
Yeah, you think so? For me, it's kind of just almost gray still. There, I definitely see it's brighter. And if we have the other one too, which we could do, let's do the other one too. Where did I put more of these? I already have a short one.
Norsab says, is it hot?
No. It's all cold. It's supposed to be bright too, right? So then bright is not a very digital measurement. So if we think we're doing the same thing on the other side, and since I'm lazy and I don't want to do stuff hard for myself, I'll use this wire on this side, because I have not connected the other side for some reason. So let's do this same thing on this side. Let's do this to the red. I can't see that anyway. I'll put it a bit further away. There. And let's do this side. I can't see that at all, can you? Over here too. My god.
Fixerbot says.
Ads starts in 5 minutes. Ads are starting.
Should I turn those off? Are they annoying?
When Roth Music says, alright darling, I need to go to bed. Take care and I talk to you soon. Fix it 42
Yeah.
love.
Thank you very much for coming here today. Everybody, of course. But good night, Johannes. See you soon. Let's see, it's
Prez says.
23:70.
Now both sides are on.
Yeah, right. That was the point of it. Are they the same brightness?
Norsab says. Yeah, I know, and they never come. Ads.
Okay. You know, with Twitch ads, it's supposed to be that it's only if there are ads available to, so it's not like there always are ads. I feel like I always never get ads, which I like.
John 7869 says, Winroth Music will miss your expertise.
Yes, always. And the company, the great company. Johannes, if you haven't left yet, I need to show people how great you are. Let's see if I can. I just showed someone your stream yesterday, so I should have it up here somewhere. Not that one.
Winroth Music says, John 7869 green, red means equals I go to bed.
Let's see here. Right, now people, you get to see Winroth Music in action.
John 7869 says, Winroth Music say it in French.
Let's see. Should I jump ahead to the sea? Just a little. Well, now it doesn't matter.
The pants are great swim love.
And he got the liver
Wintertide, translated from Somali. John 7869 says, Luke number 14. Winroth Music says, near 14-foot rainbow.
This to someone else just a bit ago. I think he follows you once. But go to sleep, Miranda. I'll just listen to the sound.
Now this is a real shout out. TNX Sophia. Fix it 42.
Yeah, of course we can do a shout out. Let's see if my command works.
Why walk the lonely road?
Do I get a music shout out too after this?
When Roth Music says, "'Cause you gotta follow." Less than 3.
How much we type into
Press X.
When Roth Music Prezi Ersate by Intenso.
Fix it says.
Sure lol, give me a link, I got this for duct tape deadlifts earlier so I had it ready, D.
Oh, thank you so much.
Moving on, your head up, moving on. Hold your head up, hold your head up, hold your head up, hold your head up. My
To do
shadow,
a shout.
the only one that walks beside me. My shallow heart
Press X.
is the only
Web link.
thing that I'm beating. Sometimes I wish someone out there will find me. Oh, till then
John 7869 says, "Have a wonderful night, Johannes."
I walk alone. I walk alone.
Oh, sorry.
I walk alone. Hold your head up. Hold your head up, moving on. Hold your head up. Moving on, hold your head up. I eat you, and I eat your cold. Welcome to the stream. Welcome in. Thank you for the good words. Oh, Metal Lizard Jesus. Oh, Metal Lizard Jesus.
Metal Lizard Jesus is another streamer.
Walking
He's
down
a
the
streamer.
line that define me.
And I think he just got
Somewhere
into chat
in my
and
mind,
subscribed.
on the borderline of the earth where I walk, I walk, I walk, I walk, I walk alone. Read between the lines what's fucked up and everything's alright. Don't shake my vital strings to know. Oh, I'm still alive.
Maybe that was in this one too.
Oh, I walk alone. I walk alone. I walk alone. Sweet dreams are made of this.
Yeah.
Sweet dreams are made
I
of
think
this.
it's almost.
Sweet dreams.
So that's Johannes, and if you're not following, you have to. So, should we look at this as
When Roth Music says,
presses?
"Thank you, John. Take care, peeps. And thank you, Sophia. Fix it 42 love."
Yeah, of course. Thank you for
Press
all the great
X.
music every
Swollen
Wednesday.
Heart.
Translated from Italian.
Yeah, so let's look at what we got sent here. Oh, I didn't know this YouTube channel. So this is President Hammergate here. So, let's see. Oh, I wish I knew I could play instruments. Beautiful. And
When
of
rock
course,
music
let's shout
says,
you out too.
Ooh, I freaking love you, Prez.
So, let's see if I can.
This ice beautiful. Prez says,
When Roth Music, thank you mate Swim Love.
How did I know about this YouTube channel? Let's see. Oh my god, your name is so
John
long, I
John
have to copy paste.
7869 says, great piano playing.
You musicians have to teach me. Oh, beautiful. And of
When
course, I'll
rock
have
music
to.
says, do you do piano streams? Prez. John John 7869 says, when rock law. Translated from Dutch. Theo says,
I'll fix it.
Prez says,
When Roth
Hi,
Music not
Theo.
yet, smiley
Welcome.
face.
Theo says,
It
How
turned
are
into
you?
a music stream, but not my music. Well, I have to shout
when
out.
rock music says, Prez let me know, I'll be there, 100%. Prez
Yeah.
says,
Thank you guys.
Don't forget to follow him. I'm going to do the shout out here. Let's see. Let's hope I got all the letters. I think so. I did. Let's copy paste. Minus one letter. So, Theo, if you want to see what we were doing, we were actually doing this.
Theo says,
Will do.
And just before that, we listened to Johannes singing. So this is Winroth Music, and I shouted him out too. A very good tip. He streams on Wednesdays, and Prezi streams sometimes. I don't think there's a set schedule just like with me. I'm just, oh, I'm online now, So
I was just about to ask you what you are up to.
yeah, so I've been going through lots of electronic stuff, and I used to have 2 cameras, but one of them kind of ran out of power, so maybe it's charged again. I'll see if I can start this one again. I mean, it's only got 16%, so it will run out just once again, I think.
You and the electrical breadboards.
Yeah, I've been going through lots of electronic stuff and trying to sort and get some orders. So when I need something for the electronics projects, I will know where to find it and not have to order new stuff. So that's part of it. But now we checked in the the phone actually started, so I got a window popping up with the drive. So this, we can adjust the light with this one. Let's see if we can. Is it changed? Well, now it's dimmer. I can see that. So it's much dimmer. Let me turn the brightness up on these two LEDs, because there are two in there. So, and these are connected to a PC power supply by this. And the power supply is just standing here on my desk. Let's see if I can. There it is, and the fan is on. So, I could of course show you stuff on this on this camera. I really need to have something better than a phone to have the top-down camera. I need to find what I should use. The question is if we should do something more. I'm starting to think that maybe we won't have time for the Arduino part today, because it's 3 hours and 23 minutes into the stream, and it's 23 years, so 23, 24. So closing up to midnight, and I have an important meeting at 8:30 tomorrow. So let's see if there's something else we can try and plug in, and see if we have. We could always do.
I'm sorry, I missed what you are working on. Loud here.
I've been going through my electronics components and seeing what fun things we can do in the future, and sorting stuff a bit. And I was thinking of doing something with Arduino too, but I think I'm running out of time. So, let's see.
Prez says.
I have to go, unfortunately. Have a good night later.
Yeah.
Smiley face.
I'm thinking maybe I should just go. Oh, my mouse
Theo says.
cord was
Okay,
under there.
thank you.
Yeah, so thank you for being here, Percy, and good night. So what was I doing? Let's see here.
John 7869 says. Prez bye.
Yeah, I am thinking that maybe it's time for me to raid. So, oh, sorry for moving everything.
Theo says.
I'm just trying to.
Hi there,
read the
John
keyboard.
7869.
Yeah, so I'm very sorry, Theo, for having to stop streaming right when you got there. The other day, I don't know if you saw that, but
John 7869 says. Theo, hello.
I did this, let's see. No, I've cleaned it all away. I had a Digispark, very tiny computer that I programmed with Arduino IDE to do a reverse shell, download a PowerShell script on my virtual machine, Kali virtual machine, and to connect to my PC and back. But I've saved those things. We'll see. So if you want to see, you can just go and look at it. Yeah, so I'm sorry guys, but I'll have to say goodnight soon. Let's do
Theo
a
says.
raid.
Gasp. You made a rubber ducky. No way. So jealous.
Yeah, so you did not see that. I can just show you what they look like, how tiny they are. Let's see. This
No,
is
no. Glad I
one-
caught you. You've been on for 3 hours.
Yeah. So this is what they look like. They're very tiny. See, if you plug this one in now, it's still got the reverse shell on it. Here, let's see. I've got my little post-it there. So you plug it in. You have 5 seconds to program it. Other that it runs the script on it. And yeah, so this one is programmed now to start stuff. And I haven't got my virtual machine running, or I could have showed you.
So tiny. And cheap.
Yes, this is very cheap. It's like, yeah, crazy cheap. A few dollars for you. maybe it's time to stream for my throat too. But I need to do some more stuff and then sleep, so I have the meeting tomorrow. So, this is a 5-pack of Amazon of these tiny Digisparks. And this isn't itty tiny, so it's there. Sorry for coughing at you guys. Yeah. So, there. I'm just going to type here and hope I spelled right.
John7869
So-
says, "Have a good rest, Sophia."
So, good night, everybody. And I hope to see you next time. And I hope it won't be long. I'm trying to stream more often now, and I've got so many things I want to do that I think I may as well have a nice company while I'm doing them. And I will also do like the cybersecurity stuff more.
Theo
And
says,
try and do some.
Okay. Bye fix it. Thank you for the
Yeah.
stream.
John7869 says, "See you soon."
Yeah, some track me and stuff like that too. But I think I kinda next time maybe I'll fix my old keyboard. I can't show you really now, but maybe I can. These are kinda used, my keys. So I'm gonna click the raid button. So bye bye. Have a great time and good night, everybody. And thanks so much for being here. All of you. Everybody. Lurkers and everybody.
Goodbye. Translated from Indonesian.